What is good, everybody? It's your girl Ariel Fitzpatrick from Ariella Dynasty, welcoming you back to our channel. I'm excited to be back, especially because of the topic today, which of course you've seen in the title and the thumbnail, and that is that two of my favorite YouTubers and one of my favorite channels on YouTube, they have stepped it up another level. They've taken it up a notch and launched their own product, and it is a book or a guide, and it is none other than the GLAMTWINZ. I'm super excited for them. I'm happy that they finally got their product out, and it's just a big deal, and I love them so much. But I know they're probably never going to see this video, but girls, you're the bomb. And obviously one of the inspirations for being on YouTube right now. Well, my inspirations. Anyway, so let's get into this. So I bought their book. As soon as I heard it was coming out, I was like, I have to get it. So I looked on Amazon and I found it pretty quickly. It's right there. You could actually get the paperback. You could get it in paper, book form. I really wanted it in book form, but then when I realized when I got onto Amazon, it was just too many problems. Like, number one, to ship to Canada, like the shipping was just a little bit too ridiculous to me. Like, it changed the price from $10 to like, well, first it's not even the shipping. First it was the currency. So the book is $10, and the price when you change it to Canadian currency, it came up to about $22, and which I didn't mind. But then on top of that was that I had to, for the shipping, it took way too long to get here. Like, it was gonna take like, it said it takes 1 to 2 months to process the order, and then after that you have to wait more days to get it to your house. And I was like, I want the book now. So when I noticed that it actually had an ebook version, I was like, okay, I'll just get that. So I got the ebook on Kindle. I believe it's my first time ever using it. I never really heard of Kindle before because I don't necessarily read. I only read books that I'm really interested in. And so this is how it looks. I'm going to give you guys a better look at it. So I got it on my phone. It's a small screen, but hey.
Anyway, so before we continue on into this video, at the end of it, please don't forget to thumbs it up if you like it. Don't forget to comment, congratulate your girls, the GLAMTWINZ, so big, it's such a big thing, so proud of them. And to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Make sure you press that subscribe button and share this video. So let's get into it.
So before I start, like, this book, I don't want to, as a review, I don't want to make this long and boring, and I don't want to give you guys all the information, you know what I'm saying? I want you to buy the book. So, as you can tell, I already like it, so I kind of gave that away. But I'm just going to break down, I just broke down like a few chapters. I'm not going to review all of them, but just to give you an idea of what they talk about. So before I get into all of that, I just wanted to give my general review of it. So as soon as I bought it, I read it, loved it. There's super cute pictures inside, you know, like I believe it's Instagram pictures. There's a picture that they used to have as their thumbnail, or they still have it. They're just pictures that we've probably seen before. If you follow them, you've seen the pictures before, and they put it inside the book, which I thought was super cute. The layout, I love the illustrations. They have illustrations inside. Their profile, the cover photo is so cute. I love it. It looks so chic and like professional, but yet girly. I really like it. The tone is very nice, one-on-one, girly, like, girl, you need to do this, girl, don't do that, like that kind of stuff. Not like, oh, in order to gain long hair, one must do such and such, and one must do it. They didn't do it like that. They actually like wrote like they were speaking to you. It's a little bit humorous, not like laugh your head off humorous, but like the scenarios that they give, I find it's quite entertaining. So I was enjoying that. As you read, you enjoy it. You're not bored like you're reading an instruction manual. So let's get into the chapters, shall we? Chapter 1 is titled No Heat. So they're just talking about heat in general and like what it could do to your hair and what worked best for them when it comes to heat. So in the beginning of it, they have Kendra. Kendra's the one who starts off the book, and she starts with her confession. And I like this, like in every chapter they have like is it every chapter or every other? Anyway, in the book they have like several confessions of what they did and what we probably did, like casual, like ordinary people. So Kendra's confession about no heat was that she just used way too much of it, and she explained it, and I found it kind of humorous. And yeah, she was just talking about how her mother and her sister were trying to like tell her to stop, but she kept on doing it. So it's just her confessing what she did wrong with her hair. And they have these sections, what I really like, which I forgot to mention in the general review, is that they have subsections in each of them, and it says one of them is think about it, the other one is don't get it twisted, and the other one is did you know and I think there's like, and the confessions and whatever. So in one of the think about it sections, they had a really good fact that I like that they put inside that I never really thought about it that way, and it gives you like a good perspective of what they're talking about. So I'm just gonna read that line. I'm not gonna read the whole book. But it says, if you use 400 degrees, this is Kendra talking, I believe, yeah. If you use 400 degrees or more of heat on your hair 7 days a week, your hair endures nearly 3,000 degrees of heat weekly. That's nearly 10 times the amount of heat you would use to bake a cake, roast a hen, or broil a chicken. You are literally cooking your hair. Why not heat an oil-filled frying pan on the stove and swirl your hair around in the grease? That was one of the statements, and basically I was like, wow, I never thought of that. I mean, I've never been a big heat user, but for those of you who are, that's a good tip to take home. For the don't get it twisted part, she said, they're really not condemning heat. They didn't say just stop using heat. They're like, no, like take it down a bit, take it down a notch. And after you read Kendra's little story and her confession, it would probably prompt you to not want to use so much heat. So they did not condemn heat in any way. As you can see, they flat iron their hair, and their hair is flawless. So they're just saying minimize the amount of heat you use, and they actually give you a strategy on how to do it. So they're not just telling you do it and figure it out on your own, leaving you, you know, just out there confused. They actually gave you a strategy of how to minimize your heat, and they even gave illustrations about it too. So what they like, one of the things they mentioned is that they do curly months, and which we know from their videos if you watch them. Their curly months really worked out for them, which means in the summer they used basically no heat, and they actually said that it helped grow their hair 3 or more inches every summer. So that's big improvement. So if you're a heat user, you might want to take that as a good tip. Another thing they mentioned with this is that you have to train your hair. So this goes for every chapter basically that they're talking about. You're training your hair. It's like you train a dog, you train your hair. Tell your hair you're not getting heat on this day, you're getting it on this day. So train your hair, keep a routine. That's basically what they're saying. So chapter number 2. This is Kelsey's portion now. So Kelsey's talking now. I like how they split up and now they did it back and forth. I'll read the first sentence. Dying of hair boredom, can't put the hot tools, or are you simply one of those people who likes to try new things with their hair? That's what she's talking about. So that's basically protective hairstyles are for you. And I'm one of those people that I don't like keeping the same hairstyle. I get so bored of my hairstyle. Like, I'm already bored of this. I really like it, but I'm bored of it and I'm ready for something new. So protective hairstyles, as this is an example, are really good for growing your hair, and that's what they've done. And Kelsey's actually, in her confession, she talks about how she accidentally discovered that protective styles grew her hair, so you can read about that too. One of the major things that I really liked about this book is that the scenarios they gave you. So Kelsey gave a scenario of what happens when your hair is not in a protective style. So she's like, imagine you waking up in the morning, pulling, like just waking up, shaking off your hair, like leaving it down because you're one of those hair down girls, and then you put your sweater on over your head, it rips all the piece there, then you go and you sit on a seat and it rubs against the chair and you rip out a piece of hair there, and it just keeps going and going and going, and showing how when your hair is out it really gets like pulled apart even though you can't really see it. So she's explaining why and how protective styles help protect your hair from these kind of scenarios. Now once again, they didn't just leave you in the dark saying, okay, go do protective styles and that's it. She said she gave 3 of her basic, what she called 3 basic protective hairstyles, so you could see that in the book as well, so you're not lost to what you could do, braids being one of them. So that was basically a rough thing of what chapter 3 was. Chapter 2 was, sorry. So chapter 3, it's called proper shampooing. So it teaches you just how to shampoo your hair properly. A lot of people may be saying, what do you mean teach me how to properly shampoo my hair? I know how to shampoo my hair. Everybody knows how to shampoo their hair, blah, 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 blah. But that is false. One of the things they talked about was commercial shampoo. So you know how the girl's in the shower and she has all those white bubbles in her hair and she's going like this and everything looks fat and dandy, and then everybody when they get home, and they're saying daily shampoos, and everybody when they get home they want to like do the same thing, get shower, go like get it all fancy and whatever, and then feel so good about themselves. That's not proper shampooing. It's commercial shampoo. So she basically showed you how to properly shampoo your hair. Another thing she was teaching in this chapter was that shampoo is good for your roots, not for your strands. And I don't really, this really made me realize how I wash my hair. Like when I wash my hair, I put shampoo all over everywhere, like on my strands, at the ends, at the roots, in the middle, everywhere. So but then they're saying like shampoo is really for your roots, not for your strands, and they say don't worry about that because when you wash your roots then it gets down to the strands. And I'm like, I'm gonna start doing that. So I'm learning stuff too from this book, which I really liked. So they're saying basically never lather your strands, which is what I always do, which I'm not going to do anymore. Note taken. So, and they said don't worry, it's going to wash naturally. Things always move from your roots to your strands, so you're good to go. Chapter 4 is deep conditioning. So Kelsey was talking about how deep conditioning really basically changed and totally repaired her hair. In her case, she was able to repair her hair because her hair was never as damaged as Kendra's. So the deep conditioning treatment really worked for her. She also made a list, like 2 sections, teaching you the difference between a conditioner, like a regular conditioner, and a deep conditioner. So that's a good thing to read. So I'm going to skip down to chapter 9 because I don't want to go through all of them. Chapter 9 is basically living healthy. This is very, very important and something that people oftentimes they'll overlook. So they're just explaining how you can't eat bad food and then take supplements. Supplements is the previous chapter, it's chapter 8, but this is chapter 9. So they're saying you can't eat bad food and then right after take supplements and expect your hair to be like fine and dandy. That's not how it works. You have to completely change your lifestyle. And the cool thing is that they actually give you a list of foods that they implement which really works for them. So they show you what they use and it's like a list. It looks like a little recipe thing and you could use that. So the last chapter I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to wrap up this video, is the one that we all hate to hear. Be patient. Chapter 10. I've watched I don't know how many videos on how to grow your natural hair long, and every single one of them they say you gotta be patient. Even they admit it's the hardest thing, it's the hardest step out of all that they've said, but it's true. Like if you're not patient, like what else can you do? Be frustrated until it happens, or be calm until it happens? I'd rather be calm until it happens. So be patient. Your hair is going, once you're doing all the right steps, it's going to grow. So I'm in that process right now. My problem is consistency. That's why I'm not really seeing that many results. So I have to develop that for myself, and it's on me. I'm not blaming my hair, I'm not blaming anything else, I'm blaming me for that. So I have to be patient, be consistent, and we will see results. You will see the results. It took them about, they said approximately 5 years. 5 years for them to reach their hair goal. So if they did it, we could do it. I mean, I know generally for some of us it's easier to grow longer hair. I'm one of those persons that is just not. Some people grow their hair a lot faster than others. That's genetic, that's normal, but either way we could still get to our hair goals, which we try. Because they know how hard it is to remain patient, they actually made a personalized plan. You could fill out for yourself. So you could actually go in the back and you fill it out for yourself. And yeah, so that's what they said helped them get through their journey. So yeah, that's basically it. I really, really enjoyed the book. Really, really well done, girls. I'm happy for them. I don't know, anytime I see someone that I like get something done, it makes me feel like I got it done. So I feel maybe just as happy as they do for this. So anyway, I look forward to getting more of their products, seeing them progress, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please don't forget to thumbs up, give this video a like, to comment down below, and go check out their channel too. If you've seen me, if you're watching my channel, you probably watched them already, but I digress. That's besides the point. Make sure you go, so make sure you like, you comment, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We are bringing more and more videos. You're going to see my sister coming soon with her hair routine, so don't miss out on that. Yes, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.